So I was just going to talk about how you guys started. Because I know there's a lot of people who have already heard this. They know of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't, though.
There's a lot of people who haven't. We've gained a lot of random people.
Yeah,
so
we have a lot of listeners now. We have a lot.
Tell your story. I'll tell mine.
No, you go first. Oh, yeah, I can go first if you like.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
your story's shorter than mine. Mine is long and dumb.
Kind of. He was kind of douchey. Yeah. So it's interesting. I've always been in organized sports for many, many years. Soccer, football, whatever you call it. And everyone makes fun of me for it.
Football.
It's what I do. But so I always liked organized sports. I always liked one-on-one sports because, like Austin, I played tennis, so I loved one-on-one. I hated doubles because I don't want to depend on anyone else.
Preach.
And I've liked UFC. Same. Yeah, it's a thing because other people fuck up. I don't like that. I fuck up, but I can yell at myself.
I got forced into singles because nobody wanted me on their team.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Same thing, different aspects of the why.
Yeah. Different.
Yeah.
I mean, different route. Same destination.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like it. And so I've always loved USC. I've watched it since it was on VHS. Y'all remember that when you could find the VHS at fucking Blockbuster or Family Video? You're like, oh, sweet. You're not supposed to. They can eye gouge.
Hold on. One question. Were you like into like ninja stuff and kung fu when you were a kid or not really?
Not at all.
Okay, because I was. So
not at all. And I'm finding out I'm one of the few that aren't. A lot of people really were that are in jiu-jitsu. I think it's getting less and less because it's becoming so more accepted. But for the most part, when I started, like everybody's like, dude, did you watch Bruce Lee? Blah, blah. I'm like, no.
Dude, I watched the Bruce Lee movies
I've seen them all the probably a few times. Jean-Claude is the worst actor. I can't do it.
I didn't care as a kid.
No,
but you don't know any better.
Yeah, you also watch Steven Seagal, and now he just grabs somebody's finger and flips them around because that's totally
it's still real to me. Damn it!
Oh anyway, do you even know what that's from?
I do.
He doesn't. It's fine.
Does he?
It's the wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. That kid is all. That guy,
he's hilarious.
He wasn't a kid, but that guy was awesome.
He was a grown child.
He was our age, and it was awesome. So. He was wearing a polo in a school gym watching wrestling. Something's wrong with you. So it was about 7 years ago, my middle daughter, who's just kind of a little tomboy, I guess is the term. I guess it's a passé term to use, but she just likes guy stuff. She wears all black freaking Under Armour. She would just wear it all day. It's just kind of her, just sporty. Just that's what she wants to do. So we tried to find things that she would do. So we tried dance. They put her literally in a tutu.
And she's like,
I've never seen the amount of disgust.
She's got horror.
Oh my God.
I'm not wearing
just
this.
Look, it's like she smiles for the picture because mom's there. Mom's her favorite parent. So she smiles for mom. And then for some odd reason, it was all my fault because the camera stops and she just looks at me like
why
I'm
would
dead.
You make me do this?
She's like, why? You know better. I'm as close to a boy as you're going to get. Don't make this happen again. So our babysitter at the time came to Black Lion with her two shitty
whoa.
shitty
you can't
kids.
Say that about kids.
Yes, I can. They're terrible.
One of them follow them on Facebook.
One of them has a Napoleon complex. The other one just hated everything. So, and then their mother hated everything too. So it worked out well. I don't care if they can hate me. Don't give a shit.
At least you're not better.
They still follow me. It's weird because I don't.
Hopefully
follow
not
them
on this podcast.
Actually, I hope they do. It'll give me less people watching me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
How hasn't he been canceled? Like legitimately?
No, legitimately, dude. I just say what's in my head, and it's not good things. However, so they did bring me to this, and my daughter, their son did it. So Sydney is my middle daughter. She's like, yeah, that's what I want. I want to try it. I'm like, hell yeah. Within 2 months, Addie's like, my eldest goes, that looks pretty dope. Can I do that? Sure. Yeah. Ellie's too small to do anything because she wasn't even born when we started with them. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been that long. And so they started. They loved it every damn time I was there, which was every week, twice a week. Chad would bug and Brian Williams would bug the living shit out of me. Hey, are you going to try it? No, I'm not.
You know
Why?
How they don't bug you?
Because I'm a lazy fuck.
You know how they don't bug you? By having my face. Because you know who never bugged me?
No one. Because you looked like this creeper that just sat. I'll tell you that in a second.
I'll do the thing.
Yeah, that was him. Everyone. That was him every day. And his wife, who's very sweet and nice and pretty, also had the same face and looked like a bitch.
I wasn't trying to. It's
But
just,
she wasn't, and they aren't. But god dang, did they look like the most angry, bitter couple ever created. But you aren't. But anyways, so...
we don't play well.
So, no, you do not. And so they got into it. They kept bugging me. I always had an interest in it. I was that douchebag that was like, I like UFC.
Oh, God.
But I also never thought I could beat anyone, which I can't. And then I did one class. I agreed to do a class the following week. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do my best to make that shit happen. And I got the worst partner in the world, the purple belt that was not really a purple belt and smelled like Play-Doh. And he beat the living shit out of me, and it was not fun at all. So I was like, okay, I'll give it another week. I get stuck. He like grabs me again, so life sucked again. And then shortly after that, of just getting the shit beat out of me, Jordy, I got to hang out with Jordy. And Jordy, if everybody has a Jordy in their gym, just so pretty, so good at this that you want to hate him. But he's so nice, you can't. And he hung out with me a lot. I started hanging out with Morgan and Ben, and then I couldn't stop going. I was going 4 days a week as much as I could. Anything but no-gi. We didn't have no-gi back then. Yeah, that's right. No-gi. It was awesome. We had there was classes where there was 4 of us. So it was incredible. Like, you came a little after that, and we were started to have more people, but still
I don't think I came that much after you started.
No. And then once you started, it was still, we had with Paul started, we had 6.
You were not a 1-stripe white belt when I started.
No, I was not. I might as well have stayed that way forever. It was fine. I just have not gotten better. And then after I started, I loved it. My kids loved it even more because Dad was doing it. And a big part of it that kept me going to it was Paul. I met Paul, and that's where the show kind of started. Is Paul and I made we've said this story a lot, but made a really inappropriate comment to each other. Both of us thought it was the funniest shit ever said. And that was while I was in your guard. It was super awkward. It's great. Sexual innuendo of some type, I'm assuming. And it was just, Paul took me under his wing, and I just loved it ever since. Now, I guess I can attribute it to Paul, so I guess thank you for putting me through that. But other than that, I fucking hate you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, that's how I got started.